Well, all right. What you're about to see here is a clip from Circle of Jerks, August 24th, 2024, which was a very special episode indeed. Look, you're already here, so why not sub to my channel, hit that bell, and come hang out with the Jerks on Saturday night. We are not normally a debate show, but with the Jerks, things just happen, and that night, this just kind of happened. My buddy Leon, Mr. Words of Paradise himself, was getting into it on Twitter with this guy, Vincent Martin, who I'd never heard of, but I figured, it's probably fine. The ongoing disagreement was supposed to be ethics and values versus efficiency in YouTube. We brought Vincent on the Jerks that night so that he and Leon could bury their beef, and it went a different direction. During the course of the conversation, Vincent was very eager to bring up bigger YouTubers like Hypnotic. Hypnotic was in the chat that night, and he and Vincent were going back and forth. I asked Hypnotic if he wanted to come on and speak to Vincent. He was clear that he wanted Vincent's permission first, so I checked with Vincent. He said it was fine, and Hypno joined the show. This is the first clip from this live stream with this debate, and I'm not 60 minutes, but this was edited. But all the important content is there and in order, and if you want, you can go watch the live stream yourself and watch all of it. It's still open on my channel. I took out a lot of ahs, and people talking over each other where you just couldn't understand what they were trying to say. And there's a lot of repetition in here at some point, so I did cut some of that out as well. But like I said, watch the whole thing if you want to.
Okay, yeah, so just start the conversation. What's the problem that you have, particularly with my kind of content? We could just start there, so we have a baseline.
With your type of content, what have I said about your type of content? Do you?
I don't know. I usually ignore your stuff until this stream where you said you have an issue with people like myself and other supposed anti-woke YouTubers, where you put them together into the same bubble. So
yeah, sure.
It's not sure. It's actually what you said. You just said it on the stream.
Yes, I said it on the stream. Okay. In the particular matters, in reality is that you just fucking go off on whatever. Like, let's get into an example. Okay. The Nick Callander thing. Okay. Yep. Everyone wants to just fuck. What did you think of the video from Other Frost?
From Frost the Rivia?
Yes.
What do you mean what I thought? What about it?
Okay. I thought it was dog shit.
I thought it was good information.
He did not prove anything he was claiming in the video with the screenshots he had.
Well,
wait, does anybody else know what they're talking about right now?
That's okay. Yeah, he's talking about the Nick Calandra being exposed as a
I have
piece
no
of shit.
idea who that is, dude.
That's the co-founder of Second Wind. So wait,
I don't know what that is.
If you didn't watch my video, you'd realize in the video I said that, obviously all of this is still a rumor, take it with a grain of salt, but it seems like it's pretty damning evidence considering what he screenshotted. That means that the probability of it being true is high, but there's no guarantee of it being true.
No, it's not high in that particular case. Okay.
Well, it is, because there's no counter screenshots. All we got was statements from the people at Second Wind. They didn't provide screenshots of anything.
But those screenshots didn't actually support what he said, okay? The screenshots didn't prove any of the wild claims he made in that particular video.
To who?
To anyone, okay?
No. To who? Specifically, who? Because it was pretty damning to me.
Okay.
So it's not my burden to prove the statements. Okay. I didn't say they were true.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I said they were damning evidence. I didn't say they were true. There's a difference.
But
Words
then
have meaning,
you said that you thought it was pretty damning and it's pretty high likelihood of it being true.
But that doesn't mean that I said it's 100% true, 1000%, no doubt about it. Factual information.
You said it was 100%.
But you sure is acting like it, though. That's the problem. So you have an issue
like
with my video. Okay, sure. Okay. So what's the problem overall? Again, you brought up Nick Calandra when I asked you what's the problem with my content or my type of content.
I'm using a particular example, okay, of just co-signing something like that.
Co-signing what?
The video.
By having an opinion.
And you tried, the opinion defense.
An opinion, okay. But an opinion is not a co-signment.
You're telling your audience that you believe this video is highly likely to be true.
But that's not a co-signment.
Correct.
Again, words have meaning.
Yes, words have
when
meaning.
I tell the same crowd.
Okay.
listen, when I tell the same crowd, take it with a grain of salt, but so far it looks pretty damning. I said the same thing about Chris Tyson as well when I talked about that also. Doesn't mean it's 100% true because we will never know if it actually is, but based off what we've seen and the fact that there is very little counter argument coming from Second Wind, that yes, it seems highly likely that this is true. And there's also other situations that Nick Calandra has been involved in that corroborate that particular story about his actions as a co-founder of Second Wind. But it's not a co-signment.
It's not highly likely given the fucking video in reality.
So why is it not highly likely to who?
There.
It's not gaslighting. What you're doing, no. If you want to have an example of gaslighting, that's the last hour of this stream, where you sit here and pretend like you haven't been aggressive to people online, and then when they counter your argument, you sit there like, "Why is everybody going after me?" Like you didn't do anything. You had a plan until you got punched in the face. This is the problem.
Cry about everyone going after me. When did I do that?
Well, I'm talking specifically about your arguments towards Leon on Words of Paradise. So you being aggressive and co-tweeting him. Hold on, you being aggressive
not about any of the fucking other actions of other people. Okay.
Well, because your conversations is what led to this stream happening. Apparently, right? This is not Leon versus Vincent versus the world. This is originally Leon versus Vincent. So yeah, it is going to be about you. At least 50% of it.
The fucking actual debate was ethics versus efficiency. Okay.
So let's talk about ethics versus efficiency. Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
We haven't even talked
hold on.
about
No,
that
I got this. I got it. So you're so desperate to talk about ethics and efficiency. Please explain to us ethics and efficiency in YouTube. Go ahead.
Okay. Having a fucking code of standards and not just being a bitch. This is my opinion.
What's the code of standards?
Fucking verifying facts before you
How do you verify the facts?
How do you verify the facts? Take a look at it.
How do you verify the facts?
How do I question me after every fucking thing? How do you verify?
Well, because you're saying something, but it's not a solidified statement.
It's an opinion, dude. That's your.
So you're allowed to have an opinion, but I can't have an opinion on stuff without being questioned about my ethics.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Okay. Why can I not question about ethics if you can have an opinion on your ethics? It's
so this seems pretty. Argument, this seems pretty one-sided then. So that's interesting. But again, back to the whole ethics thing. Back to that whole ethics thing. So what's the standard of ethics?
Standard of ethics is to fucking try to fact check things and try to have some sort of standards that everyone can agree on. Okay, look at the facts and not obfuscate.
Okay, so hold on, time out. So you said a code of ethics that everybody can agree on. That is literally an impossibility of the human race. It is impossible to get everybody to agree on a certain standard of ethics because everybody views things differently. It's literally impossible.
It's not literally impossible to agree with certain things. It's
literally impossible
when I said
like it's genuinely impossible.
Agree.
It is genuinely impossible. Here in the United States of America, women are free. Over in fucking Pakistan, do you think they have the same code of ethics? Would you argue that they're unethical?
Would I argue they're unethical? I don't know how I would argue about them. What about
exactly because it's impossible?
Here? Okay.
You are asking something that is impossible to follow, and it's all from an opinionated point of view. It's based off what you view as ethical. So because it's not ethical to you for whatever standard or reason you have in your mind, which we'll get to hopefully in a second, because that's not, it's not ethical to you. Suddenly that's supposed to be the arbiter of what's actually ethical in the world. You decide what's ethical on YouTube.
I never said I decide. It's my opinion.
Because you're saying that we aren't unethical.
I am not. Stop trying to fucking put words in my mouth. Okay.
You were doing that all stream.
Doesn't work like that.
It does because you did it all stream.
All stream. What did I do all stream?
You had multiple people tell you that's not what I said. Like you literally did that. So again, ethics. Let's talk ethics since that's what we want to focus on, right? With ethics.
Leon, you're muted, by the way.
Let's talk about ethics. So again, please, can you just state any form of standardized ethics that we are supposed to follow as YouTubers?
Yes, not just put out complete bullshit.
What is bullshit about what we put out?
You're going to use your opinion as a way to sort of get your message across.
I'm going to ask you, what is bullshit about what we put out? You can't figure it out, can you?
Oh, on the spot. I don't know.
It's called everybody has a plan until they're punched in the face.